We found a new house. Well, it's barely even a house. It's more like a chicken coop. And it's falling to pieces.
We do what we can. We just need some shelter for the time being.
I'm going to go home. I shouldn't leave Emir all alone.
Okay, sweetheart. Hey, Kübra, I'll make you some meals and bring them to you. Don't bother with cooking, okay?
Okay,
I'll go with you two and try to offer some support.
let's go then.
I'll call you.
Sibel, sweetheart. Oh. You were right not to go away with that man. You did good, my dear. Yigit isn't the man for you. No need to keep playing tasteless games. Lord knows they have enough to deal with.
I know, Mother, I know. That's why I didn't go with him.
Okay, understood. If you hear anything, you let me know.
What's up, huh? What are you doing talking on the phone at this hour?
Mr. Yigit was attacked in front of his home.
What the hell are you saying? Were there any casualties?
Mr. Yigit's okay, but his mother was shot and died.
Oh, dear Lord. And do we have any news on who did it?
Not yet, sir. There were two guys, but they escaped. Our boys are out looking.
Listen, make sure they look thoroughly. They need to find out who did this, and we need to make it very clear what happens when people go after my men.
But, Mr. Haki, what happens if Mr. Nahat is the one behind this?
Yeah, more than likely he is. I just hope that Yigit won't retaliate out of anger. Otherwise, it'll become a real bloodbath. Tell them to get the cars ready.
Yes, sir.
This is the last thing I needed.
Emir?
My mom dreamed of coming back to this house. For her entire life. Back to Istanbul, to be strong. To be a family. To be a big family. And look how everything turned out for us.
Losing a mother is extremely hard. I understand that very well. It's destiny.
How is it destiny? Do you think that my mother died because it was already written? My mother died because of Yigit. How is that destiny? They shot my mother and I have to accept it was destiny.
Emir, if Zeliha had been given a choice, she would have gladly died for Yigit.
Yet Yigit's alive. So what's changed, huh? Yigit has risked everyone in his family. Yigit's choices always result in another person suffering in his family. But I warned him. I told him to keep his dishonest business away from the family. It was just the same when our father killed himself.
At the time, your enemy was a stranger. Your enemy was my father. It's hard to think clearly right now, I know that. But your enemy isn't Yigit, Emir.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Take this for me.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Nihat.
Mr. Haki. Pardon my surprise, but what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Nihat, were you responsible for this?
Are you referring to the shooting in front of Yigit's house?
Yeah.
That wasn't my doing. If I were to attempt that, Yigit wouldn't be alive right now. Please sit down.
Well, in that case, you and I will attend the funeral tomorrow.
Mr. Haki, Yigit surely is in pain. Seeing me wouldn't be good for him right now. You know, that tensions between us still run quite high. I wouldn't like to seem tasteless.
You need to show that you had nothing to do with what happened to his mother. Yigit needs to be seen at the funeral with his friends. Otherwise, you'll call attention to yourself. And also, you'll draw unwanted attention to me. And I can't have that happening.
I'm not used to being under suspicion. So I'll definitely be at the funeral.
All right. I'll see you at the funeral tomorrow, then.
We can have coffee if you like.
There's no need. I'll see you tomorrow for the funeral.
Have a good night. Ilhan, don't we have any news from those incompetent people?
The hitmen are missing, Mr. Nihat. They must know we're going to rip their heads off, and so they disappeared.
If we can't find two hitmen's hiding places, we should quit this job, Ilhan. If we don't get a handle on this, we won't be long for this world.
We're leaving no stone unturned, Mr. Nihat. We'll definitely find them. It's just a matter of time at this point.
Good. Okay. Tell them to make me a coffee and bring it to me.